Other items we talked
If
about.
we could find out if anybody has them in their contract, which is a way to
From
ask.
other districts.
Yeah, we could,
Yeah.
I could.
Yeah.
Find out if
I
it's a
think so,
contractual
you know.
thing,
Well, I can check with my IU, because
Yeah.
that's Lehigh County and Carbon County.
okay?
So we'll find out what their, plus I can go on their policies on
Yeah.
all the websites.
I would be surprised if any of them have bereavement days right in the teacher's contract, because most of it falls under a policy.
Right.
Yeah, if they're not abusing it, I hate to take that away,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
but it's still a lot of time.
There's an amount to it, and, I mean, unfortunately, I lost both, two grandparents too. I mean, I guess for everyone's different. I took 2 days, one, 2 days for the other. I didn't have to go and deal with any of the financial stuff. Of course, that was my parents, but it is, and substitutes are hard to find too. I mean, that's the other part of it.
But
We
this
are
is-
one of the few districts that have grandparents for 5 days.
But this is also, you have personal days for that. People have-
Absolutely.
And if they have to take a day off, make sure I understand the contract. If they have to take a day off and they ran out of the personal days and they ran out of their sick days, it's just an unpaid day
They
off.
get taken up a day.
Yeah.
And those need prior approval from us as well.
I would expect that if you had an unpaid teacher day in exchange for a substitution day, you're not gonna not approve that unless you can't find a sub, right?
Well, unless there's a consistent abuse of always running out of days, and using days up, and all of a sudden it
But if
seems.
it's an unpaid day, they're contracted,
Mhm.
but like Larry alluded, they're also kind of at will. You can't, they're not your slave, they're your contracted
No,
employee.
No, but we could make sure that we have
What if
documentation.
I use all my sick days and then take 10, 12 unpaid days?
Right?
That's an abuse.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be
When that happened at the Times News, you were let go.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's part of because of the kids too, you're affecting the kids in the classroom.
So I remember Fred saying that to one employee, do whatever you want.
Maybe you want-
And then have to show up the next time.
Secret days, you're not here.
All right, well, I'll look
You
into
will not
that.
have those conflicts, huh?
Live streaming, we did do some research on the.
I did.
Yep, here it is. The cost for live streaming, we talked about doing our board meetings with live streaming. The cloud service, that would give us up to 8
Are you
hours.
gonna live stream right from there, or are you gonna put it in the camera?
It'd be on the camera, because we do not want to plug into our security system. Cloud service would be $7.99 per year. That is assuming it's 8 hours per month. We talked about closed captioning. There is a closed captioning purchase that we could do as well. That's $5 per hour. And they estimate it's about 90-92% accurate.
Why is that required?
Because they have it that if you stream, some districts don't, but there's laws out there that say be ADA compliant, and if you're challenged, you should have closed captioning for the hearing impaired.
But it's a law, or it's a recommendation?
They recommend it because if you're challenged, you're gonna lose.
Okay.
Assuming, we use 8 hours per month, we're looking at $480 for closed captioning. It's called My VRS Spots Live Streaming and Closed Captioning Service. So that is the service. It's MY capital VRS POT' live streaming and closed captioning service. So that would be the cost for that. The camera cost, when we looked at it and talked to our tech to get a good quality camera, a Logitech, $116.99. And then the capability of the microphone, which they are estimating to pick up all sounds. They did have a thing too that says any background sound could distort, the process. It's called a Blue Yeti USB microphone. Both of these are available at Office Depot. And the cost of the microphone is $119.59. So, you're looking at about $340 for the camera and microphone. And then a yearly cost of $1,280. If we want to go to that route of live streaming. And then, of course, we would attach hook up to the Wi-Fi, here, so we can set it anywhere where it would see. see everybody, do it through the Wi-Fi.
I make a motion that the policy committee meeting members recommend to the board that we live stream our board meetings. And since it's a yearly fee, so it doesn't matter how many hours or not?
8 hours. 8 hours, that's in the cloud, a month, 8 hours.
So we'll just do the board meetings at first.
So make a motion that the policy committee meeting members recommend to the board to live stream board meetings and purchase services?
Yep,
And
purchase
equipment, purchase services and equipment?
and equipment, correct.
So do you, if everybody's okay with that, we'll put that motion on, are we,
Put it on the
what are your
agenda.
thoughts?
Yeah.
And then we'll include
I'll
what the
include all the
cost
costs,
is
and then also
to
have-
everybody?
And I'll have the item numbers, so if anyone
Not
wants
to exceed whatever.
yeah, and if everyone
Okay.
wants to look at the equipment.
Everybody okay?
Yeah, well, what was the Logitech number?
Logitech C93E webcam,
C93E?
0E webcam. I'll actually give you, it's Office Depot, I'll give you the item number.
Well, no, it's all right. C930E is an Echo.
Yep.
And what was the Blue Yeti?
The Blue Yeti USB microphone. Color silver. More spark.
Gold.
And that in comparison to using the system we already own.
Well,
And the
that'll
system
still
we
be
already
for
own.
me to hear.
I understand that.
Right.
But I mean, if we live stream that pickup and that
We're
screen.
not recommending we connect to our security.
No, that's
What?
what the Logitech camera will do.
I know, I understand that, but what's the problem with just using the equipment that we already have?
Because that is view, that doesn't have the whole view, the view of the.
That has a complete view of the room.
Not of all the board.
Yes, it does.
That one has a complete.
That has a complete 360-degree view of the entire room with everybody in it.
I
I can
get
show
it.
it to you on YouTube.
It's our security system, so I don't recommend that we plug in more security system.
Okay, but it's still a camera, and it's, whether it's plugged into
Correct.
security or not security, it's still used as a boardroom camera. So is there a problem with using that? And we already have it existing.
How much is the camera, $118?
Yeah, 120 some
It's
bucks.
definitely worth a new camera to stay out of the security system as far as I'm concerned.
Well, it's not in the security system, it's part
Part
of,
of our security.
well, it's a camera. You can call it security or you can call it a camera, whatever you want to call it, but that thing records all the, and it's mounted, and it's already done. In addition to this, are you gonna mount these things?
They'll be stationed, or we'll find a spot and put them in station.
I mean, it just saves all that other cost, and everything. It's already there. Flip the switch, you can have it tomorrow. Okay. Do I have a second for the motion?
I thought everybody was agreed.
We all
Yeah,
said-
agree.
Second, I put down
I didn't catch
committee,
it, no problem.
committee agreed.
Yeah,
Okay. So I will make sure that goes on under financial because it's cost.
And then once it's approved, even though this is the Office Depot for reference, we will look at other places for the city fund.
So obviously, usually the best price because of being a school district.
Any other items for policy discussion?
I got one. So on the policy committee minutes, you are typing away,
I
right?
do, but I don't do full,
Minutes
like
the
I
way,
do on, I don't, but I can, whatever recommends, you tell me what you want to recommend. I don't want
I'd like that the committee meetings, most of them are held in this room, is that correct? Is there any committee meetings that are not held in this room?
Wellness.
No, one is.
No, one is-
Wellness here?
Yeah.
No, so they're all.
So as a policy, I'd like to have us use the PA system so we can record these meetings, so people that can't attend, because we're not getting any attendance. Well, Gail's here. Hi, Gail. But we should be able to broadcast the actions of government, which is what we're doing, to the people that can't attend. I mean, it's hard enough making it for me to get to a meeting. So the fact that they can't meet it, we should be able to broadcast these. And last month, on your discussion, discuss school searches, lockers, personal.
There was lots of.
That was an hour,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And we're talking about strip searches, we're talking about friskings and vice principals touching students.
You're talking about it, not we.
But David Hauser said he frisked the student.
No.
Back of his hand,
Those words of frisk, no, I don't.
he used the word frisk. He even described how he frisked them. But that was missing from these minutes. Is it purposefully missing from the minutes? I mean, you're saying that frisking didn't happen, Mr. Cleaver?
I'm not gonna go back and rehash this.
Well, I'm asking a question.
And I'm not giving.
I'm making a statement. Mr. David Hauser, Vice Principal of the Lehighton Area School District, admitted to me in a meeting that he frisked students.
I do not recall.
The frisking was witnessed by Principal Howland.
I know, and I don't recall that.
I understand. Did you investigate any of that or look into it or question it?
Again, it's a personnel situation. It's a policy meeting. Can we just?
Well, it's our policy not to do these things. So how did this person violate our policy and do these things?
I don't believe it's the policy not to do it.
It is a policy not to do
I
it.
believe they performed within the policy.
Yes, they did.
How?
Remember, he gave me the.
What policy did they use? Show me the policy that they used. If we're the policy meeting and you think that there's a policy that says we're allowed to frisk students, show me where that is.
It's not we're allowed to frisk students, but if they have reasonable doubt and they suspect something, it is within policy for them to just pat them down, and that's what he did. He showed me, he demonstrated on me what he did.
So what did he do? What did he demonstrate to
Mr.
you?
Bradley, it's,
He touched the student.
Mr. Bradley.
Hold on. She just said he demonstrated to her. He touched the student.
Mr. Bradley.
You said they can't touch the
All
student.
right.
That's it.
No, it's not it. It's not, this is not the,
Yes.
no, this is the policy
Something
meeting.
that's not appropriate for this meeting.
She just demonstrated what is
Mr. Bradley.
complete conflict of what you're saying.
Again, Mr.
That's,
That's your own,
No, it's not my own. You say there's a policy that allows us,
Mr. Bradley,
Is
I'm
there a
not saying
policy?
anything regarding this situation.
okay, different situation. Are they allowed to frisk, is there anywhere in our policy allows a
Mr.
teacher to
Bradley,
frisk these students?
Again, I'm not getting into this discussion.
Is there a policy that allows?
Mr. Bradley, we could sit here
you're gonna have to
and argue all.
reach a policy.
I can't find one, Rita, that's my question.
I
If you
can't
can tell me
find
that there is
out what you
one,
point out, but.
show me that there is one.
Okay, you show me that there isn't.
I can show you that there isn't. There's a policy book. There's nothing in there that says he can. And in a meeting last month, he says they don't. The president says they don't, and you're saying that they
But
did.
the policy.
And he demonstrated it to you.
Mr. Bradley.
Yes, sir.
This.
Is there